Welcome back to TeshKidFX for another apecoin price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the apecoin chart, which has continued to obey the Elliot structures, and we have also seen a breakout out of a chart pattern that I gave you in my previous video to the lower side. We have also lost the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, and before I get into that part of the technical analysis where I'll be giving you my next target areas, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to start the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening, where you can see that apecoin, after making its low at around the $2.5976 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that has been obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot structure in red having the wave 5 making its peak at around the $4.6 mark, and also completed the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the high for that first wave to the upside, whatever we expect next is the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, which is a corrective wave. And because of its corrective nature, we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure play out, which retraced back into this red target area that I had right here, which I had drawn out using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, and that gave me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which is a target area that you have fully maximized. This is what I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios, and by first sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $6.5113 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting apecoin to do on the long-term scenarios. And getting to the short-term scenarios that will be based on this Elliot wave structure that we have right here in the formation of this wave 3, because of its impulsive nature, you can see in the formation of that wave 3 I have this Elliot wave structure in blue, having that as the first wave, then we saw a wave 2, a wave 3, then a wave 4, retracing into this red target area that I had sketched out over here. And after seeing a retracement into that target area and also fully maximizing the target area, we continued pushing even higher in the formation of this wave 5, which I'm expecting to fully maximize our target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. And in the formation of that wave 5, we saw a chart pattern that was in formation right here, which is a triangle, which has now given us a breakout to the lower side. And to give you my minimum target areas for the breakout, we can get the height of this triangle and then place it at the apex of this triangle, and that gives me a minimum target area back to around the $4.987 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect this chart pattern to the lower side to do. So there are chances of continuing to push even lower and knock even lower prices and fully maximize our target area at around the $4.9871 mark. So that is the minimum target area for the breakout out of this chart pattern that has managed to break to the lower side. And you can also see that we have lost the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, meaning it's now acting as a resistance. And for us to continue pushing even higher to fully maximize our wave 5, we need to manage to break above the 20-day MA, and once that happens, then that will be giving us support for us to continue pushing higher and get to the next key area of resistance at around the $6 mark. And once we get to that key area of resistance, then we can expect a retest before we continue pushing even higher to fully maximize the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside here on the apecoin chart. So what I'm expecting on the short-term scenarios is that there are chances of fully maximizing this target area at around the $4.9871 mark for this breakout out of this triangle that I have right here. There are also chances of seeing a reversal from the prices that you are trading within, and see that bounce manage to break above the 20-day MA and get back to the next key area of resistance at around the $6 mark. So those are the two possible scenarios that can play out here on the apecoin chart, and we need to continue watching the key area at around the $4.9 mark, because we can fully maximize it for the breakout out of this chart pattern that we have right here. So that's the update, and also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. We are trading at around the 50 mark, meaning you have massive room for us to support either movements to the upper side or to the lower side. Also taking a look at the MACD, on the MACD we have been able to print a bearish cross, and we are also seeing an increase in the selling momentum, meaning increasing their chances of continuing to unlock even lower prices and maybe fully maximize our target area at around the $4.9871 mark. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.